So dear friends in Seattle, I just want to share with you a brief overview of the India Senior Team meeting, which included the state directors as well as senior managers, communications person, and other program staff from the field, and also Delhi staff. This was an opportunity to close our fiscal year that ended in March and talk about the future. And today we mostly spent time talking about what we've been able to achieve over the past year. And quite frankly, it's an amazing amount of work. We're not a large team here in India. We work in 4 different states. We work really in 6 different offices, if you will, if we count Coach Bihar in Northwest Bengal as really almost a sub-state unit. And the amount of work that's going on and the issues that we're addressing continue to excite our imagination in terms of the possibilities of making a difference for the landless. Now that's a whole debate in and of itself that we ended the day on, is what is landless and what does that mean in the Indian context? And of course there's lots of definitions, but it's something that we have to be very clear about in our work. And we'll talk more about that in future messages. But what I want to talk about mostly is what was presented by each state in terms of the work that they've been doing in communications. And it's outstanding. And it's context driven by specific needs that are identified within each of the state programs. And as I said, they vary. And they require a lot of strategic thinking. They require a lot of hard work of understanding different audiences. And what they're able to do then is to use communications as a tool to be able to extend our work beyond the small teams that we are in each state. And that's not an easy task. And so I first want to thank them all and their teams, but particularly communication managers, for the work that they do in trying to share opportunities and challenges, and at the same time inform and communicate revenue officers within the government, other state officials, the public media, but most of all, our work is all driven towards the people themselves, the families, the women who are alone that don't have land, who've been abandoned, the families who have been living and squatting on a relative's piece of land or on a piece of government land, or are completely without anything. We recently shared about the story of West Bengal about families that were storytellers and wandered from village to village as nomads. You've heard the stories of need. But today what was exciting is to see the process that we started many years ago here in India and how it's taken off, and we can begin to see the results. So that's something I just wanted to share briefly with you, and thank you for all your support as well. We can't do what we do here in India without your support, and we appreciate it very much.